Hail and well met friends! Ending here for another episode of the Update 13 preview as we're making our way through the various changes in content that Turbine has planned for Update 13. And this next one's a major PvP change. It could completely change the balance and future of PvP in LOTRO, more than possibly any change that they've made since free-to-play. And this is the fact that now any character, as you can see I'm level 42, any character that is level 20 or above can now enter the Etten Wars. Also, it's no longer limited to just VIPs, which is a great thing in my opinion. It's been a long time that has been the only reason for a lot of people to sub for VIP, and a lot of people that's kept them from PvP because it was VIP. So from both sides of the coin, it should help people be able to get into PvP much easier. Also, what else does it do? No longer does one side in PvP have such a limit of $15 every single month. Now the playing field is even, where both sides can get into the game for free. And this allows for Turbine to finally make balance be equal between Freeps and Creeps, unless there's an obnoxious rush of Freeps, in which case that will not work the best, but at the very least, no longer will Creeps have to rely on having numbers and stuff like that, like they have essentially since Update 10 and beyond. Now, hopefully, they will balance Creeps to be able to face off against the Free Peoples in 1 versus 1 combat. Okay then. That's great. For some reason they have the Monster Play NPC on this side of the world to upgrade the players, but as you can see I am in the Etmors at level 95. Technically 42 leveled up. And you can see I have 10,000 morale, over 10,000 morale. And if I summon my pet here, it has 17,000 morale. It had about 2,000 before, a little bit over 2,000 before. So that means that now any Freep level 20 or above can be allowed to go into the Etmors, assuming that they are either A, VIP, or B, buy the season pass. I highly recommend, assuming the season pass is not too expensive, since I'm VIP I don't know how expensive, but I highly recommend that every player tries out PvP, and try it out with friends. Don't try it out on your own. Try to find a kinmate or something like that that knows PvP. It's definitely worthwhile. I think that it's a lot of fun, assuming that the balance is right. Because they've changed some of the creep stats and done some other things for Freep side, it should be much more balanced with Update 13, which is great news for those in the Etmors. The balance after Update 10 was horrid, and with Update 12, Helm's Deep, it became absolutely unplayable for Creeps. Could not go against certain classes on Freep side. It just could not happen, and that's 90% of why we ended Fellowship of the Creeps, is because of the balance in the classes in the Etmors. It just was not even worth bothering coming out and fighting, in my opinion at least, on Landerville. Landerville typically has an equal or smaller creep population anyway, and when they're balancing it to assume that there are more creeps, it really becomes kind of ineffective at that point, and so that's a large reason of why we quit. But anyway, these are very good changes, I think. I am excited to see where they go. I think if anything, it will just allow more people to get into PvP on both sides, Freep and Creep, and no longer is it limited to just those that can afford $15 a month. Now you can buy season passes and be in the Etmors for an entire season, which is fantastic, and I'm so glad that Turbine finally decided to do this. This should fix a lot of balance issues and should fix a lot of people's limitations of not wanting to go to the Etmors. And so I'm very excited for this change. I hope you guys are as well, but if you're not, let me know in the comments why. I'm very interested to find out. Maybe you have a good reason why, and I'd like to hear it. And if you are excited about these changes, let me know in the comments as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.
PvMP and subscribe.